Hi. With the background of my husband's band playing downstairs, I thought I would talk a little bit about mood and how our mood can change so drastically from moment to moment and what you might do to work with that. So, first of all, what if your mood and the way you're seeing the world and how you're feeling about your man at any given moment, or a man you see, or on a date, or in a room, or a party, how about if that's not even like a you? It's not you, it's not emotional. That belongs to you. What if it's either an emotion that you're picking up from other people or an emotion that you're picking out from your old brain that's coming up because of physical and hormonal stuff? Now, we all know how all those hormones, when they get messed up, mess up our minds, right? And we search around for solutions, and it's really hard to find, and it's hard to find a doctor for solutions. So, while encouraging you to do that and talking about that, and hopefully interviewing doctors and people that I respect about that, this is just a simple thing. It's very easy to walk outside, take in the day, and notice where your head's at. Is my head in a yucky place? Is my head in a, wow, I'm just glad I'm alive and out and up place? And if you've been through COVID or any illness or anything that's put you out for a little while, you will know this experience of feeling so down and depressed because you can't do anything and you feel like it's going to last forever and the anxiety is intense. And a day or two, it's not so bad laying down just reading a book all the time or watching TV. But if it drags on for more than a day or two, it feels like forever, right? Which is why when he says something bad and things go awry in any given moment, it feels like forever instead of just one moment. And what we want to look at is things at one moment. This is a moment. So you go outside and you feel the pain you're feeling in your body, the weakness you're feeling, the mental agony, the anxiety you're feeling, the downness you're feeling, the brain fogginess you're feeling. And instead of letting yourself just, without being noticed, push onto the attack mode where I want to attack these things, I want to fix those things, I want to stop that thing, why is this happening to me? When you feel yourself in that kind of resistant state and that mindset, just go, oh, and instead, look at things, but also look at your body parts, what aches, and consciously release that. Stretch it out a little bit. Not that that's going to fix it, but do that and see what it does do. It might just heat it up enough or release a muscle around it enough to switch the way you feel. You might unearth some energy for you, but essentially it will get you the feeling of, what if I felt like this forever? Pretty scary, depressing, upsetting, a happy song behind me. And what if you had to live with that forever? And I'm not saying you do, because you don't, but that feeling overwhelms us, right? So what if I had to live with this forever, you're saying, and you just sink into it. You literally sink into it, fall in love with, love this horrid feeling in your body that's a physical mood, a physical emotion, a feeling that's overtaking your senses, and just sink into it. Stop walking, sit down on the ground, sit down on a piece of grass, and just feel it, and then let the tears fall, let the feelings that follow that acceptance of that feeling feel. And what will happen to you is you'll reset your mindset. You'll reset it so that instead of always battling it, you're only battling sometimes, and the other times you're actually living your life. You're actually experiencing yourself. That's your feminine energy. It's not a giving up, but it is a surrender to what is actually happening in the moment. So it's a surrender to the moment of the way you actually feel. And then see from there, going on for a few more days, how you can elevate that feeling, what works, what doesn't work. So we're going to go on and on and on about this, and not next video, but over time when I find people to talk about who'd like to talk about this. But just see if you can up-level the feeling of pain that you're feeling, whatever it is, physical, emotional, he did something, reaction, and see if you can kind of notice differentiation between the fight part and the acceptance part. And as you feel the acceptance part being depressing and down, also feel it being peaceful. There's also a peaceful sense. It's also kind of relaxing to your system. See if you actually feel better once you do that, because the fight causes everything to tighten up and makes everything worse. See what happens. This is a very cellular level, very deep level for you to start working on. See how that works for you.